Good morning, everybody. We're back with more of Confidence with Barbie. Today, I will have the pleasure to interview a mother and a daughter. I believe we all know they're Marjorie and Tess. Let's welcome Marjorie.
Hi, everybody.
Well, hello. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling wonderful, dear. Thank you for having me here.
My pleasure. I'm sure we are very excited to get to know a little more about you.
Well, I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Okay, let's begin then. You ready?
Let's do this.
I know that you were married for many years.
Oh, sure, I was here. My love and I shared many years.
We know that unfortunately Walter passed away many years ago, or I am wrong.
You're correct, dear. It's been 15 years already since he left me.
Do you miss him?
I did, of course, and a lot.
I'm sorry, but why you say you did? You don't anymore?
I have no reasons to, my dear.
Could you explain yourself a little bit more?
I have Walter Prime now. Every day is something different. I get to remember and relive all the good times I had with my Walter when we were young.
What is Walter Prime? Could you tell us for those who are not familiar with the term?
Yeah, Walter Prime is a computerized version of my husband and his younger years.
And Marjorie, why do you choose the younger version of Walter?
Well, those were the years that I met him and we fell in love. It's good to bring back those memories instead of remember his last days, which are not the happiest.
Well, that sounds for me like a valid and reasonable claim. Now, about if we talk a little bit about Tess, that sounds good to you?
Of course.
Well, for those of you who do not know, Tess is Marjorie and Walter's daughter, and we will have her in a moment. But first, how is your relationship with her, Marjorie?
Well, as you said, she's my daughter and she was born out of the love that me and Walter had. I love her very much, but sometimes she can be a little overprotective with me.
How come? Shouldn't you the overprotective?
Well, I guess she's a mother now.
Well, I think it is time we receive our next guest. Let's welcome Tess.
Hi!
Yes! How are you? We were just talking about you.
Yes, I heard someone was already complaining too.
Oh, I was not complaining.
We were just having a little chat. Well, just let's keep talking that both of you are already here. According to your mom, you are really overprotective when it comes to her. Is that true?
I think she exaggerates a little, but yes, I do worry about her. I mean, she's my mom and she has always taken care of me. I think that now that she's old, it's my turn to take care of her.
And I think that is how it should be too. Now going back to the first thing we talked today. What is your opinion regarding Walter Prime?
To be honest, I don't agree with it, but if that makes my mom happy, I will support it.
Why don't you agree with it?
I don't feel comfortable with dealing of a computerized version of my father, and the fact that it's a younger version makes it even worse.
So basically, you think Walter Prime should not be something that forms part of your life?
Yes, that's my opinion.
Does your husband, John, agree with you?
Oh no, he thinks it's an interesting option and that I should give it a chance instead of rejecting it.
And that sounds right to me. What you think of John, Marjorie?
Well, I think he's a kind man, and Tess should listen to him.
We have talked about this before, Mom.
Well, let's keep it going. I know that you and Walter had a son. Would you like to talk a little bit about that?
That's a really delicate topic, but I'll talk a little about it.
Only if you want.
It's okay, dear. Don't worry about it. We had a son. His name was Damien, but he died a long time ago.
My brother committed suicide, and with him he took Tony, my dog.
It was and it will always be a really sad episode of our life. And if you don't really mind, I like to keep it that way.
Of course, I don't mind, and I appreciate you both being so open to me with such a delicate chapter of your lives. And with that, we end today's episode of Confidence with Barbie. It was a total honor to have you both here today.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
We had an amazing time with you.
I will be happy to have you back anytime. I hope you enjoy it and stay tuned with more episodes with more outstanding guests.